Fine. Good afternoon, everyone. So, here with you again in this session. Now, today I will give you two work. Listen to me very carefully what I am saying to you. Your two chapters from political science, first and second, democratic politics, first and second. You know what is the first and second chapter? Just let me remind you. Democracy in the contemporary world. What is democracy? Why democracy? These two chapters are coming in UT1. And in economics, just the village, the story of village Palampur is coming. So three chapters are total incoming. And today I will finish up this chapter. And I will within 10, I will try to complete the chapter, and whatever it is being left, as it will be as your homework. You read the chapter, revise the chapter, you complete the chapter, because at the end you will find one summary about this chapter. So read that summary very carefully, because that is the conclusion of this chapter. That will be the conclusion of this chapter. So today I will try to do my best to complete the chapter, and next day again two chapters will be, second chapter will be of people as a resource. ठीक है, हर book के हम दो chapters complete करेंगे. So now this topic is why farm laborers like Dala and Ramkali are poor. Yesterday I gave it to you. Why they are poor people? Why they are poor laborers? One by one, topics are there. Here is the why are farm laborers like Dala and Ramkali poor. I told you point number one. I'm just recapitulating with you. I have already done, but I am recapitulating with you. वो जो हमने कल किया था थोड़ा सा हम उस पार्ट करेंगे, so that it can continue with the work. Gosaipur and Majoli are two villages in North Bihar. Right? Out of the total 850 households in the two villages, there are more than 250 men who are employed in rural Bihar, Punjab and Haryana. In Mumbai, Surat, Hyderabad, Nagpur, such immigration is common. They used to be migrated from one place to another place. Then lots of people are there. Then heavy competition is also there. I told you in the page number of 8, last paragraph, that there is a heavy competition for work among the farm laborers, and farm laborers are basically uneducated, and they are being exploited by the contractors and all for their wages, and both the Ramkali among people in the village. Now next is the capital needed in farming. The capital needed in farming. कैपिटल क्या चाहिए, क्या पैसा चाहिए उसके अंदर. We have already seen that the modern farming method require a great deal. आप modern farming कर रहे हो तो आपको बहुत सारे, and you want to, otherwise you cannot do the tractors, you need harvesters, you need combines and all, right? Pesticides, you need insecticides, all modern farming are required, right? So you have already done about the modern farming, and it requires a great deal of capital, so that the farmer now needs more money than before. आज पहले जितना पैसा चाहिए था, राइट, आज लोगों को ज्यादा पैसा चाहिए. किसके लिए? फार्मिंग के लिए. Most small farmers have to borrow money to arrange for the capital. They borrow from large farmers or the village money lenders are the traders who supply various inputs for the cultivation. Listen to me very carefully. Most small farmers have to borrow. Borrow means udhar lena. Small farmers, they have to borrow money to arrange for their capital. Arrange their capital. अपने capital को arrange करने के लिए, why they want to arrange the capital? Because they have to purchase many things. To arrange the capital, they borrow from large farmers. छोटे किसान बड़े किसानों से उधार लेते हैं, और द विलेज मनी लेंडर्स, और जो उनको उधार देता है सूद के ऊपर, और द ट्रेडर्स, the people who have the relation with the traders, the farmers from borrow the money from the traders also. That now, why for they used to borrow? Because they have to buy the inputs. By the inputs, they have to supply various inputs for the cultivation. They used to supply various inputs for the cultivation. Cultivation means खेती करना. खेती के लिए उनको बहुत सारा पैसा चाहिए होता है, और ये लोग उनको पैसा सप्लाई करते हैं, प्लस उनको सामान भी सप्लाई करते हैं. Right? Then the rate of interest on the such loans is very high. Let me tell you one thing. Whatever they used to purchase from the money from the market, and they have to take the loan or borrow it from the money lenders, from the traders, from the large farmers. The rate of interest is very high. उनको पैसे के साथ, मूल के साथ interest जो है is very high. The rate of interest on the such loan is very high. They are put to great distress to repay the loan. उनको बहुत problem, they have to face lot of problems, when they repay the money. Repay मतलब जब उनको पैसा वापस करना होता है, so they have to have lot of sorrows, lot of hardships, lot of tight days, right? So, for example, there is one story written over here. One story is there, Savita के रूप में. The lady name is Savita. Savita is a small farmer. She plans to cultivate wheat on her 1 hectare of land. Very simple English. You can understand. I don't have to define you. Right? Savita is a very small farmer, not a very small farmer, small farmer. She plans to cultivate wheat on her 1 hectare of land. Besides seeds, fertilizers, and pesticides, she needs cash to buy water and repair her farm instruments. She needs water. Water, matlab she wants to get the connection of tube well water. Right? She cannot purchase a tube well, but she wants to have water from the tube well, but she has to pay for this. If you want to get water, she has to pay for this. Right? And repair her farm instruments, because instruments always need repair. So some instruments also she needs, and she needs repair also. She estimates that working capital itself would cost a minimum of 3,000 rupees. Right? Working capital जिससे वो काम करना शुरू करेगी, इसको कितना चाहिए उसको? Minimum 3,000 rupees चाहिए. She doesn't have the money. अब उसके पास इतना पैसा नहीं है, 3,000 भी नहीं है. So she decided to borrow from Tejpal. Right? This is not a story, let me tell you friends. This is the true story. ये बिल्कुल सही है कि छोटे फार्मर बड़े फार्मर्स से पैसा उधार मांगते हैं, और बड़े फार्मर्स क्या करते हैं, या तो उनकी जमीन रख लेते हैं, या बेसिकली they used to have to sign some कागजात, because these people are illiterate, जिनको तो पता ही नहीं होता कईयों को क्या किस पे साइन कर रहे हैं. Right? So lots of hardships are there for small farmers. So she decides to borrow from Tejpal Singh, a large farmer. Tejpal Singh, a large farmer, and Savita is a small farmer. So small farmer is going to borrow from the large farmer. Tejpal Singh, here it is, agrees to give Savita the loan at an interest of 24% for 4 months. 24 month के लिए, 2 साल के लिए वो 24% उसको लोन देना होगा। किसको? सविता को। इज अ heavy loan interest, heavy loan interest. It's not possible to give so easily by Savita, which is a very high interest rate, 24% rate on 3,000 rupees for 2 years is a very high percent. Savita also has to promise to work on his field as a farm labor, and Savita has to promise also that she will work in the field of Tejpal free of cost. They will not give her a penny, right, from labor during the harvest season at rupees 100 per day. Just 100 rupees. There's a free of cost fee. So, hey, 100 rupees per day, the whole day she is doing the job. As you can see, tell this wage is quite low. It's written over here. Look, 100 rupees and is very low price. But she has no option. सविता के पास और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, उसको काम करना ही होगा। Why? Because she has to borrow it from Tejpal. उसको तेजपाल से पैसा लेना है और उसके बिना उसके पास कोई there is no other option of it. Nobody is going to give it. Savita knows that she will have to work. It's written over here. Savita knows that she will have to work. उसको काम करना ही होगा. Very hard to complete harvesting on her own field. And then work as a farm labor for Tejpal Singh. उसको तो पहले अपने खेत में काम करना होगा. Because she took the money from Tejpal. She has to work for her in her own field, and after that she has to go to Tejpal's field field that is उसके खेत में जाना होगा because she she promised to work over Tejpal's agricultural farm. The harvest time is very busy time. As a mother of 3 children, she is having 3 children, Savita. She has a lot of household responsibilities also. Savita agrees to these tough conditions. Savita को काम करना ही होगा. It's a pathetic, pathetic in some villages. Let me tell you one thing. The life is very tough now these days. Savita agrees to these tough conditions as she knows getting a loan is difficult for a small farmer. उसको पता है कि स्मॉल फार्मर को कोई लोन नहीं देगा, तो ये बहुत टफ कंडीशन है, टफ टाइम है सविता के लिए. उसके पास शी हैज 3 चिल्ड्रन और 3 उसके छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं, उनका भी देखभाल करना है, घर का भी देखभाल करना है, खेतों में भी जाना है, खेतों में भी काम करना है. एंड शी हैज टू गो टू तेजपाल फील्ड ऑल्सो. उसके बाद उसको एज अ फार्म लेबर तेजपाल के पास भी जाना है काम करने के लिए. एंड ओनली शी विल गेट 100 rupees per day. You got it. You know that how conditions are so tough. In contrast to small farmers, the medium and large farmers have their own savings and farming. Listen to me. Second paragraph. In contrast, इसके अलावा, the small farmers, the medium and large farmers, छोटे farmers, medium farmers, large farmers, right? उनके पास savings होता है, कुछ वो बचा के रखते हैं. They are thus able to arrange for the capital they needed. तो जो कुछ कैपिटल बचा के रखते हैं उससे क्या होता है, वो फार्म के लिए, उनके खेतों के लिए काम हो जाता है. How do these farmers have their own savings? इनके पास सेविंग्स कहाँ से आता है? We shall find the answer. Right. So next part. These are the fill in the blanks. You do yourself. Then sale of surplus from products. Here it is. This is in the book. There's a one is you have to fill up the blanks, right? Fill up the blank is there. You will do it yourself, so that you will be understand to know what you have done in the previous pages. Now, sale of surplus farm products. ज्यादा ये जब इनके पास सरप्लस हो जाता है अपने big farmers, what they used to do, they used to sell it into the market, surplus thing. surplus food products, they used to sell it into the market. Let us suppose that the farmer have produced wheat on their land using the three factors of production. Three factors of production, right? The wheat is harvested and production is complete. Wheat harvested हो गया और production जो है complete हो गया. What do the farmers do with the wheat? उस wheat से, उस कनक से लोग आपने देखा होगा during the harvesting season, lot of trucks are there, tractors are there, lorries are there, and big cart, bullock carts are there, and full of wheat and wheat sacks. They are going for the in the market of wheat market or anaj mandi mein. They used to go on anaj mandi, right?